All right, welcome to the second game of the evening. Up this time is Montgomery Fox and the case of the missing ballerinas. When the ballerinas mysteriously vanish from the theater, Detective Montgomery Fox jumps into action. Now he must sift through the clues to discover who's pulling the strings. However, the path for this cunning Detective Fox won't be smooth. Meet various characters, question them, and write your clues to your diary. Visit dozens of locations and search through hundreds of hidden objects and items while you solve riddles uh, and games in this hidden object adventure game. Like, so yeah, it's been a while, but guess what's back? Um,
And it's
it's
not Slim
the
Shady.
Ocean Media. Yeah, it's the Ocean Media backed hidden object game. Only this time, it's now on the PlayStation 5. So, given that only one of us here has a PlayStation 5, um, Petty Fan is going to tell us how this hidden object madness fares on, that system.
It plays just like it does on the Switch. It doesn't even look any better.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
And I guess for people who are like PlayStation users, if you're wondering, does this use the DualShock 5's touchscreen? No.
Dual Sense.
DualSense, right? Yes. I'm so used. It's been DualShock for every generation before.
Right.
Thank God it's not a shiny silver boomerang 3.
Yes. But yes. Yeah. Similar to the like Switch game controls, one of your sticks is a fast-moving cursor, one of your sticks is a slow-moving cursor. X is your select button, though I'm kind of cheating because I have a Scuff controller, a Scuff branded controller, and I have paddles that I can program. I programmed one of my paddle buttons to be the X button, so that way I can use the right fine motion stick and keep tapping the air quotes X button with my finger instead of having to do that weird juggle between stick and controller. There is no real penalty for rapid pressing, so that's kind of why that works. You can't select items that have not shown up on these three here. So, like, if something shows up later, then you just can't pick it up right now.
Yeah, I've seen one or two that have that. It's not one of my favorite mechanics.
There's free hints, and there's actually, since PlayStation has trophies, there are actually trophies for using hints. So think of that as you will. And I do not believe there is an achievement for doing a level without using hints. I'm looking at
Here's the question. How easy is the platinum to get?
the platinum. There is no platinum.
Like, okay, so it's,
yeah, budget titles like this,
just you to get not... all of them one.
No, there is no platinum for budget titles now. There is a gold trophy for getting everything.
Oh, okay.
But you do not get a platinum.
To keep people from buying shit tons of cheap.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Here's the here's the thing. Another frequent offender on our program, Radalakia Games, used to, at least in the PlayStation 4 days, publish. You remember their games. They had the reputation of being very easy to platinum.
Yeah. They were a cheap, I think it's 500 gamer score now for digital only titles, but still, in the Xbox era, cheap
Right.
gamer score is cheap gamer score. And now since Sony has kind of gamified trophies to where you can actually earn rewards, they're not letting you get as many platinums and stuff like that anymore from cheap games like this, which makes sense. Because that would be kind of messed up if they still let you, just get platinums for cheap games, which we'll be getting to the price on this one. But yeah, I don't remember any voice acting, so yeah, not sure on that. There is some like interstitials where you quote unquote talk to like suspects and or witnesses, but you have no input on that. It's just Montgomery Fox here does that of his own volition. And there's like, no input from you. So like, no matter how good or bad you do with the puzzles, he does the same stuff.
Does it lock up if you tap too fast?
Nope. I can sit here and spam the X button all I want. No issues. And there are some of these like multi-option ones where you just need to pick one of them and it'll clear it off the list, which, I mean...
That's a new gimmick. Weird.
It's been on a couple of...
Okay, I've never had one that had that.
Yeah, I think like one of my last... I think it's like their newest gimmick. I think one of my last hidden object games had that. And yeah, there's no downside for hitting the hint button, so just tap that shit. It's free. It does hang up on like sub-menu puzzles. Like if there's something in the sub-menu, it tells you the hint it's in there and kind of wastes the hint. So it's not like the worst thing ever, but it's also not really, fun. And like if you're in a sub-menu puzzle thing, it'll pop you out if the piece you're looking for is not, in there, which is kind of cool, I guess. Music is there. I'm not exactly going to go run out and buy this. The object hitbox is very, very small. If you can kind of see my cursor, there is a little center point. That is what needs to connect to the object. Not just in this circle. You actually need to touch the center point on that object. Which is...
Yeah, I think that's not super uncommon.
It's not uncommon, but it's also still a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions? Or I guess something else I should also mention real quick is there other, outside of just hidden object puzzles, there are some other like kind of puzzly quote unquote mini games you can do that still work in this engine. Like there's one of the ones I did was you can flip a ball through this. Yeah, thank you. They like flip a ball through a quote unquote maze where it was just, you lined up the two parts of a tube and the ball will roll through it and stay on the other side. And
That's something, I guess.
It's something, but it was real easy because there was nothing impeding your progress down. I imagine it can get harder, but at the same time, like, I'm not exactly interested in this enough to look more into it. Yeah, and yeah, I think I'm done with this quote-unquote case. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an easily memeable Montgomery Fox picture there. Because, oh boy, bro looks like he's on something. I think I have one of the puzzle things unlocked. Oh, it's just... Thanks, Sergeant. Oh, it's
Good
just more hidden
job.
object. Yeah. But yeah, it's just more of this. You find objects and you finish the level. Like, I'm not sure what else I can help you with on this. If you're over the age of 5, you are probably not in the demographic for this. So what are we looking for looking at price-wise here, Adam?
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Like, because it's the return of price disparity, because different publishers handled this on different platforms. Because on the PlayStation Re consoles, this game is clocking in at $14.99. To give you, let me finish, because on the PC, the game alone is clocking in at $9.99, and you can get the Detective Montgomery Fox Adventures bundle on Steam for $17.86.
Absolutely no on the PlayStation 5 version. It's just this game. It's not any of the other ones, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they ported at least one other of the Detective Montgomery Fox. You know, I got the code for it.
Yeah.
But I decided to go forward with only one because, you know, it looks very similar to this.
Yeah, we actually thought we had the other one on the docket till I opened up my code list and realized we had the other one. And looking at the trailers for the other one, I could not tell you a difference.
Huh.
And there's also a third one that I don't know if it has been ported yet. But, you know, that's the ultimate point here is you can get all 3 of these hidden object games on the PC for just $3 more.
Yeah.
Than what they're asking for on the PlayStation consoles, if you will. So,
and like, here's the notebook type thing, and it's literally after you complete some levels, you just get a wall of text of various characters, and it's like, cool, I guess. Supposedly this is going to lead to the mystery of the missing ballerinas. If you can't tell, I am not super enthralled in this.
I mean, are you ever?
Some games I've been interested in. I haven't yet to be interested in any of the hidden object games we've had, but
No, that's what I mean.
fair.
Yeah, I know you know, we've all gotten the occasional game that's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just, none of the hidden objects have been that.
Yeah, this is
Probably
another one on the
never will
pile
be.
that I would have tossed to my niece around 10 years ago.
Anyway, I think that'll about do it for this game here. Be sure to tune in after the break as the Galax will be reviewing Shadow Madness.